Today's episode is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Click on the link down below for further information.
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map. I'm the map, I'm the map. If there's a place you gotta get, I can get you there, I bet. I'm the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Big old explosions and like confetti goes off.
Just keeps getting better.
Wait, have we started yet?
Yeah. We're
If you
rolling.
can guess what movie that line's from, then props to you guys.
What was that again, Josh?
Yeah, I forgot it now. It's something to do with like confetti and explosions. It's actually from it's from
Probably too meta.
no. It's from School of Rock.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was a
think
good movie.
That was a good movie.
that was a very good movie, but I don't think there was a lot of people that knew about that. But anyways, welcome back to MAP, the Mad About Pop Culture podcast, where we talk about all things movies, TV shows, comic book, pop culture, you name it, we'll talk about it. I'm your host, Sagar Singh. Joining me today is Squishyjoshy, aka Joshua.
What's up, everyone?
And rounding off the triangle is Mr. TD from TD Project, aka Tempo Drummer, aka the guy that drives the red and yellow doored car, aka
Hang on, back up a step. Triangle.
Yeah, I was about to say, rounding off the triangle, you're making us sound like the Illuminati.
it's Lawrence, guys.
Play the soundbite for the X-Files
that's me.
theme.
No, I'm still hung up on triangle.
I thought, I might just spice it up and...
no. Good shout out for my car though. Yeah.
Spice it up. What is this, a food group? Triangles now.
Hey, we're talking about foods and shapes, all right?
Oh, yeah.
I just
if you
invented...
ever want to do a podcast about my car, we might set that up one day because lots of stories.
Very interesting stories.
And your old car.
Oh yeah, even more stories.
So many stories.
See, I don't like to fix the cosmetic damage because all the cosmetic damage is a story. Every scratch, every different color panel, that's a story.
Yeah, it's a battle scar. It's like a battle scar,
scar.
Yeah.
That's deep.
That's what it is,
Yeah.
These battle scars.
Okay, Guy Sebastian. Remember when that guy had hair?
The afro.
fro.
The fro.
Yeah. Bring him back.
Yeah.
He is back. He is doing something. But
No, man,
Yeah,
Lee
I want
Harding's
the
where it's
throwback.
at. Remember that guy?
was that the wasabi guy?
Yeah, Wasabi.
Yeah. So hot.
That
it's
song's
gonna
a banger, mate.
Wasabi.
Oh, you know what we should sample for our next DJ set? Mark Holden going touchdown.
Oh yes.
I've actually been wondering what's happened to Mark Holden and Dicko. Like, what are they doing now?
And Marsha Hines.
No, aren't they just retired? Just let them be.
Are they retired now?
Probably.
Because you never hear about them. Like, they
Yeah,
don't
you
have
never
to be
hear
doing
about 'em.
stuff.
They're probably just doing their own
Like
thing.
celebrities, like they got money. They can just stop when they want and just like chill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. They'll do whatever they want and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got
Kyle
the
and
money.
Jackie. Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on Kyle and Jackie O.
Those guys are crack ups. Those guys are crack ups.
I remember when my car had a working radio and I used to listen to them.
They're all right. They're all right. Anyways.
It's no Hamish and Andy.
Nah, Hamish and Andy were the best. I still listen to their podcast.
They
They're
got a
amazing.
podcast?
Yeah, their podcast is pretty cool. It comes out weekly.
We should collab.
Collab.
Yeah, I'll ring them up.
All right. Tell them we're number one on the Bing search.
Hey, man, we're number one. You got to take it where you got to take it.
We're the loosest podcast.
The
So.
loosest
What does that
podcast.
even mean?
Who knows what that means? But, anyways, guys.
I'm going on an adventure!
Yes. That adventure today is we are going to be talking about Squid Games. So spoilers, we're going to spoil the whole thing from get-go. We don't care. So spoilers throughout the whole thing. But before we start that, my main man here, Josh, had a theory he wanted to talk about. And,
Okay. Look, I just realized if I mention this, it will spoil Venom.
What, the Squid Game?
No, this theory that I was gonna
Wait.
talk about.
Okay.
Wait, so you have a theory for Squid Game that's going to spoil Venom?
No. It's a Marvel theory.
Oh,
that
okay, right.
Yeah.
Is it got to do with the multiverse? And
Yeah.
Is it got to do?
Yeah.
And is it got to do with Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might know where this is going.
Right. So, yeah, it's your podcast. Up to you if you allow
Yeah.
this from Josh.
Yeah. Up to you.
I might as well, man. Who cares? Like, it's
I
coming
feel
out.
like you're gonna hear about it.
I'm gonna hear about it
Yeah.
anyways.
So
If it's what I think it is, which was kind of like spoiled, but I didn't believe it.
yeah.
He's in the MCU, right?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
going to try and tie it in.
Yeah. So Lawrence, are you okay with hearing this as well?
Sure.
Okay, so early theory. This is how I think Venom is actually getting into the MCU. Now, you guys have all seen Loki, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know how Sylvie kills that version of Kang and basically opens up the entire multiverse, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the direct effects of that, because apparently that series happens around the time Far From Home is happening. I'm thinking the direct effect of that brings a bunch of different people into the MCU. And I think one of them is actually Venom. And I think... So the rumored post-credit scene of Venom is he gets teleported... He's in a hotel room and he gets teleported into the MCU in the same room that he was originally in. And some guy walks in and he's like, "What are you doing in my hotel room?" And he looks at the TV and sees that announcement from J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man Far From Home where he's announcing to the world that Spider-Man is Peter Parker. So I think Loki directly affects that. And then I think whatever Spider-Man and Doctor Strange are doing in No Way Home, I think that alerts the new Kang, the evil Kang, who is potentially living in the quantum realm in that city, now that they've affected the entire multiverse. And because Spider-Man and Doctor Strange have made everything go crazy and nuts, that Kang has been alerted to all this timeline disaster. And that's when he's going to be like, I'm going to attack this this main MCU timeline because they're messing around with my,
Creation.
yeah. And that's why we'll see him in Ant-Man and the Wasp. But I feel like there'll be a little post-credit scene for him, either in Spider-Man or Doctor Strange 2. Kind of hyping it up like they did with Thanos.
I think most likely. You know what? He could show up earlier.
That's what I think, yeah.
I reckon he could show up in maybe Eternals. As a
yeah.
post-credit kind of thing.
Yeah, because another rumor is that apparently Eternals is somewhat linked to Far From Home as well. And not only that, the Hawkeye series that's coming up as well is also happening around Christmas time, which is around the time that No Way Home is happening. So there's all these things that are kind of linking to this one point in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, but Hawkeye is setting up, I think, Young Avengers.
Oh yeah,
It looks like it's setting up more young Avengers.
but there will be some crossover into Spider-Man.
Yeah. But
So
Spider-Man's
yeah,
gonna be
that's just
massive movie.
that's just an early theory. I think Loki, well, Sylvie brought Venom and a few others into the MCU.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Mm.
I'd like to see
Plausible.
that happen.
Mm.
But again, like the way that they've marketed, it's again marketing technique. Like it looks like Doctor Strange was the one that brought them in. Like it could have been like what you said. Like maybe
I think they
when,
did. I
Maybe
think
when he
Doctor
was
Strange
doing the
did.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when he was doing the spell, and as soon as he was doing the spell, that's when Sylvie stabbed Kang, and that's when the multiverse
I don't think
broke.
that those multiverse events are linked.
Yeah,
Because I was trying to figure out how are they linked, how are they all coming together. But then I realized maybe it's just two separate things. And the events of because Doctor Strange says, you know, we don't know anything about this multiverse. We know very little.
yeah,
And I think they mess around with it with their spell, and that catches Kang's attention.
yeah. That could be that's a good one. Oh, we just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Anyways, let's get back to our topic of Squad Games.
Squad Games.
Squad Games Alpha, Beta, Omega. Yeah, let's talk about this Squad Game.
Do you want to take
Squid
it
Games.
by episode or?
Yeah, let's do by episode. Do you guys still remember what happens in episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mostly.
It's all one big episode at this point. I don't
Yeah.
remember how it's split.
Anyway, so the premises behind Squid Games is it's a Korean game that they used to play as a child. So the premise of Squid Game itself, not the
show.
not the show, the game
Oh,
itself.
the game. Ooh.
The game is a kids game pretty much. It's between attackers and defenders, and pretty much the whole premise of the TV show is about playing games, advancing, pretty much like a battle royale style to win, and what people do for money. You know what's the length people will go for money, kind of thing. So, we've got our main character. I can't pronounce his name.
Gi-hun?
Gi-hun. Is
Gi-hun?
it? It's
Josh, do you know all their names?
Do you know all
Gi-hun
the names?
and Sang-woo.
Sang-woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the two main ones.
And then
and then
there's
Ali.
Ali, and then the old man.
Yeah, the
and
old
then,
man. The old man.
The front man, the detective.
Yeah, the detective.
Anyway, so let's start off with episode 1. So episode 1 just sets up the premises of the game where they
Red light, green light.
yeah, but it's it starts off with Gi-hun. I hope I'm saying his name right. Yeah, Gi-hun. Where he's in debt, you know, he's gambled away all his money on horse racing and stuff. So pretty much a big gambler, in debt, in need of financial aid and stuff, and pretty much you know, what do you say? He's around 40 something in this like
41.
41 or something like
Middle-aged.
that. Right? Mid-aged. Anyway, so he's you know, has a kid. Yeah, gives his kid what did he give his kid? A gun? No, not a gun.
Yeah, it's like
toy gun.
a toy gun that
Toy gun.
has a lighter in it.
Lighter, yeah.
In his defense, he did not know what was in the box.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a mystery prize.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. But that was so funny. Like, he just hands a kid a
Yeah.
gun. It's just like, what?
It didn't seem like she was too upset about it.
Well, yeah, true. But,
Yeah.
like, that's red flags right there, man. Like, seriously.
He's
Anyway.
got a good heart.
Got a good
Yeah,
heart.
yeah.
But, like, anyway, so, like, pretty much he meets this business guy who's like, let's play a game, this card game, let's choose, you choose choose a color, blue, red, whatever it is. And they play this game,
Basically, the Korean equivalent of
Tarzos.
Australian kids playing Tarzos.
Yeah. But instead of stacking them up, you have to try to flip one of the Tarzos instead of stacking them up and slamming them and see how much you flip.
Actually, current Australian kids would have no idea what those are, hey?
Yeah.
As if they know what Tarzos are.
Bring Tarzos back.
Let's
Yeah.
Twisties,
Guys,
Smith's Chips, bring
If
them
you're
back.
listening to this right now, just Google what a Tarzo is.
Yeah. Can we get the fun story on that under Tarzos? Just a quick segue. So I remember one time I got chips and I was so looking forward to getting a Tarzo that
Yeah.
there wasn't any in it.
Oh, you got dogged.
I got dogged, and so I was so upset. And then one of our teachers from one of my high school teachers was like, he was complaining that he opened up a packet of he got like a variety pack of Smith's chips, and he opened up a packet, and it only had like one chip in it, and so he rang up and complained, and they sent him like 2 boxes over,
Nice.
and so I was like, oh, I might do that. So I rang them up. I go, hey, I didn't receive a Tarzo in this. Oh, okay. Are you, what's the packet number? This, that. I gave them the packet number. Told them what it was. Oh, okay, what's your address and stuff? And gave them all my details. Like legit, a week later, I had like a box of twisties, like a box of Tarzo twisties, and like and like a full packet of Tarzos. Like I think I had like 20 of them just come in the
Man.
mail, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
You're winning, mate.
Oh hell yeah!
Aren't you winning, son?
Winning. Anyways, back to the show. So
Yeah, so he's playing Korean Tarzos.
Korean Tarzos, and every time he loses, he gets slapped in the face.
Yeah.
Like how many times he got?
Yeah.
He got
No, 'cause
slapped.
it was something like you win $1,000,
No, it was
or
like
you get to be
wasn't it
slapped.
like 100,000? No,
or whatever the conversion
whatever
is.
the
It was like 10,000 I think.
10,000.
Yeah, it was 100,001.
Yeah.
So like, but instead of him paying the 100,001, the guy just gets to slap him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Do you want to pay off your debt?" And the guy kept playing, and he started winning and stuff, and he won all this cash. And he's like, gives over this business card. Call this number if you want to play a game and get rid of your debt, kind of thing. And so, you know, he sees how much he's struggling, and he finds out that his daughter is leaving, going to America. You know,
Yeah.
with his stepdad and family, so he gets pissed off with that. So he thinks by joining this game, getting money, he'll be able to keep her.
Yeah.
Or
To get custody,
to
he
get
needs
custody,
to prove financial
yeah.
stability.
yeah. So that's his big motivation to join the games, and then calls up the number, joins the game. Apparently, that's a real life number. That was on the back of the
Yeah.
card.
If you're making a movie or a TV show, you really shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you should throw in like mad fake numbers. But yeah,
Actually, quickly with the numbers. Someone in high school, the year above us, or the year above that, like 1 or 2 years above us, on his, we can put custom text on our year 12 jerseys.
yeah.
He put his mobile number on his jersey. What a muppet. I don't need to finish that story. You know
No.
where that's going.
I already know where that's going.
Go on.
Especially if he's catching public transport. Oh mate.
yeah.
Oh, mate.
What a muppet.
What a muppet. Anyway,
So we're going to Squid Games.
it's going to Squid Games, and then pretty much they get the left, right, good night gas. And so
Yep.
I was waiting for a moment to say that.
You just love saying it, hey?
Yeah.
It rolls off your tongue.
left,
Rolls
right,
off
good
the
night.
tongue, mate.
Mate, I'm going to be using that from now on. Thanks, Josh. Left, right, good night.
Yeah, so
They
they
gave
gassed and
they gassed,
transported.
and I wonder who. They show how they get changed into those clothes, so doesn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, well, they do show it in the show, but from their perspective, they have no idea what's going on.
no idea what's
They
going
just
on.
wake up in a new place, new clothes.
Yeah, with the number on the thing, and then there's 456 players, and so pretty much the premises of the game is every time a player gets eliminated, 100,000 goes into the
pool.
pool. So every
The pot.
the pot. So every player is worth 100,000. And if they do get eliminated, their family is compensated. I think 10,000 or something like that.
Hang on.
No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was. If everyone decides not to play the game, all the money accumulated goes to the families of the dead.
So that's
Otherwise,
after.
the families don't get anything.
So that's after people have like been eliminated, right?
Yeah.
So
No,
like,
that's when they stop the game. When they stop the game, and if they don't want to play back again, they'll literally.
Yeah, because you
split the
you
money.
don't win the money if the game stops. So
Yeah.
if everyone decides to stop the game, then the money has to go somewhere. So it goes to the families of the people that already died.
Yeah. Anyway, so they get to that place and then they have no idea what's happening. We meet what's his name? The old man, player 001. The conniving.
that should have
old
been a
man.
sign from the start.
Number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
I mean, it did get quite predictable. Like, I don't know if you knew. Like, I found out who the front man was in like episode 3.
Ooh.
Is he actually the front man though? Like I would say that he's probably one of them
No, he's the front man.
of the whole thing.
Not the whole thing. He's the front man. Like the character, the front man. The old
No,
guy.
the front man.
The old guy. The old guy's in charge of the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's just running it. He's like the succession. The successor. Not the successor. Sorry. He's the guy that's running it, you know? So you have the owner and then you have like the CEO.
So he's
So-
basically the CEO.
He's basically the CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is another group that's like higher up on the chain of things.
Yeah, which is the VIPs.
Yeah.
No, not higher up. He's the highest. He's the second highest, sorry. You have
Yeah.
the old man who was the highest. Then you have
But there's
just-
someone still.
Don't have an answer for that.
Sorry?
Is there something else I can help with?
Oh my god, Siri just started talking. Why are you talking, Siri?
Yeah, flag that.
Anyways, no, there's no one higher than him.
Yeah. So who's organizing like this new round of Squid Games after episode 6? Wait,
He-
6?
He
Nine.
is. He is.
He'll probably be the front man, the guy
front
with the
man.
black mask.
Storm Shadow. That's a G.I. Joe reference if anybody wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so let's get back to the thing. So they go pretty much sign a contract. Let's play a game. It's called red light, green light, and they have no idea what kind of game it was, and it gets pretty. My God, it gets twisted quite quickly.
Because episode 1 kind of just ended with the game anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. No, episode 1 ended with them going, "I don't want to play anymore."
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's get back into it. So pretty much what we're gonna do is that was pretty much it. The games were like life and death. It was pretty much life and death. Every time someone gets eliminated, 100,000 gets put into the pool. That was pretty much the gist of the whole episode, whole TV show was games and learning important values, and there are more important things than just money. So what we decided to do is, instead of talking about each episode in depth, because we'll be here for like the next 3 hours, we're just going to talk about like the main points and the highlights of each episode. So episode 1, main point, we meet the characters, meet all the main characters and meet the players. and then they introduced us to the game.
It was a good pilot episode to set
Good
everything up.
pilot episode to set everything up, and then we had episode 2, which is we find out who the front man is. Not find out who the front man is. Find out that there's the front man is.
There is a front man.
There is a front man of these games. Someone that's controlling it.
Surely someone had to be in charge.
So, surely, yeah. So we find out who that person is. Not directly, but we find out there is a person in charge. Pretty much, episode 2, the highlights were they're out of the game by this point, so they've all agreed to not play the game anymore.
Yeah.
And then they realize we're in too much debt. We need to get back and win this money. And so pretty much everyone shows back up, except for I think it was a few players that didn't show up.
Maybe like 20 people didn't return.
20
Yeah,
people
yeah.
didn't return.
That was ridiculous though. So at that point, right, there's like 200 something players, right?
200. They got rid of 211 players, I think. So there was about
so that
240
means
left.
Just over 100 people voted to go home.
Yeah.
And then about 180 people decided to return, which means like most of the people that voted to not play decided to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't make
Come
sense.
on, guys.
Yeah.
You know what you're in for.
Yeah. But like,
You said no.
yeah.
God.
But my thing was like, the money still went inside the pot, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were like, but they weren't officially eliminated, so I guess they're one of the lucky ones.
Okay, well, yeah, there was a quote at some point in one of the episodes where they were like, keep an eye on the ones that didn't return. But they didn't really play that, like, they didn't really
They
go back
didn't
to that.
Pay it off.
Yeah, they did follow up that plot point.
Yeah.
So a few people have actually speculated that they're possible recruits for the employees of Squid Games, the masks. Because you don't know anything about the staff, so
Like
that's
the
just one
circle
possible
ones.
theory. Yeah,
Yeah, because they're
like all the
workers.
PlayStation shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like if you didn't return, they might seek you out to work there.
Instead, yeah. But like the hierarchy was there, you had the circles, the triangles, and the squares.
Wonder who gets to be promoted to a triangle. That's an interesting question.
Maybe the square.
No, the square's at the top.
Yeah, maybe it's a square that's choosing who gets promoted.
So, like, just choosing random circles.
Just probably.
They'll be giving them employee evaluations and stuff.
Yeah, they get evaluated because they still know who they are. They still know who the person is.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, so that was episode 2, and they go back into that. Then we have episode 3. We get introduced to the second game. Is it? Yeah, the second game is episode 3.
Yeah.
Which
What was the second game again?
That's the Dalgona one. The sugar candy one.
The sugar
Where they-
candy.
Sugar candy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sugar candy.
and God, like hold on, what's that? What's that thing? Who's that actress? The curly haired one, the Asian girl,
The Asian one.
the Asian one with the curly hair. The main girl, one of the main
right.
girls. I forgot what her name is. Where she joins the gangster and joins the gangsters crew, and then they.
Oh,
don't even remember
the
the
lady. The lady.
Yeah,
oh,
the lady,
poor
yeah.
Oh, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
She was annoying, eh?
Oh, she was so
I
annoying.
know, right? Oh my god, just bugger off.
Stop.
Yeah, because in episode 1, she was the one that just legit lost her shit. Like
Literally.
she straight up lost her shit, and then
Literally.
and then in episode 3, she literally loses her shit just so she could go use the toilet.
Even one of the other girls was like, "Calm down, you're embarrassing yourself."
Yeah, that's funny. So episode 3 is the the cookie. I'm gonna just call it cookie snap, like sugar cookie game.
Sugar cookie, yeah.
Where they have to cut out a shape using needles and whatever techniques they had. Some cheating involved, but let's not talk about that. But who
As
knows?
if they didn't see the lighter. That's what I hate.
Yeah, as
that
if they didn't see the
I
lighter.
hate how they did not see that lighter.
She threw it right in front of him. She threw it right in front of the worker.
Would that? Yeah, that would count as them breaking like the equality of the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So if they actually saw the lighter, they would have just shot them on the spot.
Exactly.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Because they were like, I know the games are like ridiculous and dangerous,
But
but they
it's-
were big on everyone having a fair go.
Fair go, yeah. Everyone, that's why in the later episodes when they were doing that the glass hopping one where the guy was throwing marbles,
Yeah.
and that they were like, okay, let's make it a bit fair and turn off the lights and let's see if he can do
Yeah.
it or not. Yeah, kind of thing.
Nah, but that wasn't to be fair
No, that
for
was
the contestants. That was just to make the game more interesting. For
more
them to
interesting.
make
Yeah,
pace.
yeah.
Yeah. Because they probably didn't know he had the marble actually. So
No, they did. They could see
They,
everything.
they could tell.
They could tell. Yeah,
They,
the marbles.
they knew he was going to be able to tell the
they knew
glass
he could
panels
tell the
apart.
glass
They just-
apart, but I don't know if they knew he had the marble until they actually pulled it out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but it didn't make a difference because
It
he
didn't
only
make a
had one.
difference.
He needed
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. And then
Waste of a marble.
And then, but it's kind of funny, like how they were doing all these things, and so then episode 4 was tug of war. That was a bit of a how you going?
How's it hanging? More like it.
How's it hanging? How's it going?
Oh,
Oh, Josh, unfair, but fair.
Right.
So that was game 4, right? No, game 3.
3.
What was
Yeah.
game 4 was the marbles game, right?
Yeah, here's 10 marbles each. Make up your own game.
Yeah.
God, that episode was a bit
That was
like that was a bit
wild.
Oof, that was a
What
bit.
a roller coaster.
Well, that was a bit of a heart-touching episode. Like, Jesus Christ, the old man played him like a fiddle.
Yeah.
Played
You
him
don't know
like,
that till
no,
later.
you don't
but
know
oh
that
my
till
God.
later. But he played him like a fiddle, and Jesus, oh my Lord, and Sang-woo, like
That,
We
man.
we've
Hey,
been calling
I
him
gotta say-
Snake Woo.
Snake. But you know what? Mate, all's fair in love and war. Like
It is.
you get what you get. You get what you
What was,
deserve.
what was
You
the
know,
Pakistani's guy's name?
Ali.
Ali.
Man, he was winning. As soon as the other guy said, "Give me the marbles, I'll work something out." So we both get. I knew it was that.
Yeah.
Man, why'd you trust him?
Yeah.
Bro.
But
Oh.
that's your own fault. You shot yourself pretty much there. Like you can't blame Sang-woo.
I
Like
know.
there's only one person to blame.
Because it's a life or death thing. You got to do what
Yeah,
you got to
you-
do.
you gotta do what you gotta do
as
to
if
get
you
away with
trusted
it.
him, man.
I know. But you know what was really sad was you know that chick that the two girls that got partnered up.
Yeah,
So have you guys seen the Wolverine?
yeah.
The
That's
one,
the one with the Wolverine in it.
yeah that one. The one
Yeah.
the one that was the one where they go to Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you know how that Japanese girl that was there. I thought it was the same actress because they look very familiar. Again,
Was it?
no, it wasn't. Like I thought it was the same actress. The only well-known person that I knew from this was the front man.
Gi-hoon. Oh,
Huh?
the front man. Oh,
The
yeah,
front man. Yeah. He was the only
no,
well.
I recognized one other guy from Train to Busan. That's a good Korean
Oh, yeah.
movie.
Train
yeah.
to Busan. Okay,
Get on that, guys.
on the
Yeah.
list.
Zombies.
Yeah. So
Watch that before we do a zombie podcast.
Yeah. Oh, we should. Okay, so we had game 1 was red light, green light. Game 2 was
Sugar candy.
sugar candy cutouts. Game 3 was tug of war. Game 4 was marbles. Game 5 was
The glass.
glass.
Yeah.
The glass. Game 6 was the last game. The final
Squid Game. The Squid Game.
The Squid Game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll credits.
The Squid Games. Roll credits, that's it. Okay. So pretty much all you guys have to know is they play these games and it pretty much comes down to like 2 people at the end of it. So let's just talk about the games itself. Do you reckon you would have done well in any of them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon I would have gotten through till
Let's start with game 1.
Okay, game 1's easy.
Yeah.
That'd have been easy.
I just
to
want
do.
to say, game one, watching it annoyed me so much because, so one person gets shot, right?
Yeah.
And then everyone's like not too sure what happens.
Mm.
And then another person gets shot. And then everyone panics.
Oh,
And
no.
then legit 200 people, man, just get
Yeah.
shot. And it's like half of them are trying to stand still because they worked out if we move, we get shot. And then the other half are just panicking like hell and they all get shot
Yeah.
in one round. It's like, it's just been established you're going to die if you move. And
Yeah.
everyone's panicking.
No, but like again, it's a situation. Like who knows what people go through in that kind of situation, you know?
Yeah, I know, like, but still,
But
it's just like,
it's-
oh my god, everyone just stop moving.
Yeah.
They freaked out. But you know what was weird? Like when the second guy got shot,
Yeah.
he was like halfway back to the group, and then he got shot.
Yeah,
Like,
they,
isn't it meant to be like
they had
instant?
some really good shooters.
No, it was
right?
all automatic. It was all automatic.
No, I'm pretty sure there were triangle guys in those windows.
No,
they were
it was
watching
machine guns.
just backup security.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
But all the shots in the game were automated shots.
automatic.
Okay.
But
yeah.
but like things like what was it like? Yeah, like if you flinched, you got shot straight away. But like the guy ran halfway back and got shot. It's just like what? Yeah, that game was pretty freaky.
I reckon that one. Yeah, that's
That was-
doable.
That was
That was a
doable.
reasonable one.
Reasonable,
You could pass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Next one was the sugar cookie game.
Maybe we should try that game.
We
the
should.
sugar one.
Yeah.
We should. I can make it. We'll make it and do it when we see each other, like
Do like a live podcast.
live podcast and do it.
Yeah.
It was that episode I knew. Sorry, I'm really bad with the games. Who's the guy that went to university?
Like
Sang
Sang
Woo.
Woo.
Sang Woo. Man, it was that episode I knew don't trust him for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Because he knew what the game was.
But
and he
didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
And he let his mate pick the umbrella. He knew what the game was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dick.
What a dog. He knew.
I feel like the easiest shape would have been the triangle.
Triangle or the circle?
Oh, circle would be
No, I would say
tricky.
star. I reckon the triangle and the star.
Triangle.
No, because sharp edges. It's easier to do sharp edges than circular.
Yeah. Couldn't you just eat around the triangle?
Yeah, what if you just perfectly eat around the shape?
Yeah, exactly. The triangle would have been the easiest to do that, I reckon.
There, guys, we just solved Squid Game.
We just
Yeah.
solved.
I
Well, we
reckon
solved
everyone
one
that
game.
got the triangle were the luckiest in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so then what was the next one? Tug of war. That's again depending on your
Oh,
team.
that was the biggest anime moment of the series.
it was,
The whole
wasn't
guy-
it?
Full gives all these instructions and they all have like a montage and
Yeah.
stuff. It's just like,
No, look, seeing as we've,
Oh, my God.
seeing as I've been like doing a lot of like upper body training and stuff, I reckon I could have
yeah.
done all right in that one.
no, but
Yeah,
that's
but
a team game.
that's a team one. Like if one person
Yeah,
stuffs
just
up,
carry
the whole thing.
team, mate.
Yeah, you can't carry
Okay,
it by yourself.
okay.
All right, mate.
Carry the team.
That thing
Pretty
take
much
3
carrying my
steps.
team to work.
Whose idea was it to step forward and
That was Sang Woo, wasn't it?
Sang Woo? Yeah, he said step forward
Oh,
and
I love that.
Snake
I
wood.
love that because no one would ever think of that.
No.
That was a mad technique.
Yeah.
I'm like as if he doesn't think of that stuff. Then
Oh, but that lady, man. Oh my god! No, you're gonna kill us all.
yeah,
Go home.
go home, go away. and then we had marbles where they're like partner up with and they were like, oh, I reckon strong people should partner up and all that stuff.
That
and
was
then,
so bad.
And then
Yeah.
next minute,
Everyone partnered up with someone that they wanted to be.
yeah,
with,
yeah,
and
and
it's
then,
just like,
and then next
oh.
minute they were like,
I reckon if they knew what was going to happen, they
wouldn't have, yeah.
completely
Definitely not, of course, but that was the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, and then that crazy lady again, be my partner, be my partner.
no
Everyone's
one
like,
actually,
nope,
yeah.
nope.
And she
Nope.
managed to get through.
She got a buy.
Yeah.
She got a buy round because there was not enough even. It wasn't an
Yeah.
even number,
Yeah.
so she got a buy round.
What about that husband and wife? They got teamed together. That's
They
nuts.
dogged.
Yeah.
That was a bit. How you doing?
Well, Okay, if we had to play that game, what would you have played?
What do you mean?
If we had to play a marble game to win marbles,
Yeah.
what would you reckon would be the one you would win?
So there's a similar game that we used to play back as kids and stuff, but it was more like it's more like lawn bowls kind of situation where there's a center, and you have to get to the closest of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
it's like you have to flick it. You can't throw it. You can't roll it. It's a flick.
Yeah, that marble flick.
Yeah, that Marvel flick. So you have to flick it, and the thing is you can't stand up and do it. You have to be on the floor and flick it. So that kind of game, and the other game was there's another one where you had to knock the marbles out, pretty much. So, your opponent, you basically
it's
had
like
to
the
knock
reverse.
out. Yeah, the reverse of it. So instead of getting all your marbles into the thing, you had to knock your opponent out from the circle. So whoever knocked all of the opponent's marbles out, they win. And it wasn't like that kind of. It wasn't that flick. It was like that flick. So you put the marble here, and you flick it like that. Again, it's hard to explain on visual because it's not a visual media, but you put the marble on either your index finger or your ring finger, and
The
it's like a
fingertip.
fingertip, and it's like a slingshot kind of action where you have to release it and knock out the marbles. I reckon I would have done well in that.
I think probably the better marble game out of all of them was probably the one that the snake tattoo guy played.
The closest one.
Yeah.
Get in that hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nuts though. I knew he was going to knock
that
his
marble
one.
in.
I knew
Yeah,
he was
I was
going to
like,
knock his
mate,
one in
you
there. I was
know.
like, yeah.
But oh my god, that gangster guy! Holy shit! My
Yeah, he
MVP,
needed to die.
MVP of the series, I reckon.
What?
No. He was a tosser.
What series were you watching?
Okay, and then we had Glass Game. This is where I reckon I would have stuffed up.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there was no way, like, that was purely luck. Like, there
Yeah.
was no way you could
50-50.
strategically play that game.
Yeah, that's
Unless you were the
50-50
glass
chance.
maker guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, but wouldn't you be able to walk on the beam?
That's what I thought.
I reckon they would have shot you if you did that.
You reckon?
Yeah. I reckon if you,
I reckon what
if
they
you got
would've-
around a row of glass
Yeah.
on the beam, they would have been like, nah, that's cheating, mate. Go
No,
back.
But I reckon what they would have done is like pretty much if they started walking on the beam and one person makes it and then everyone starts to walk on the beam, that's when I reckon they'll start shooting because they'll be like, okay, we can't have this happen all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So the
That's-
beam would
that's
be a
probably
good
why
idea,
they
but I
had-
reckon they would have dogged
That's
it.
probably why they had the button to blow up all the glass at the end.
yeah,
That was nuts though.
that was stupid.
That was
But
so
that was
bad.
crazy.
Because they're standing right there, man. You're going to cut all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was
And-
intentional.
And,
Oh, yeah,
and
for
that
sure.
and that chick got cut.
Oh, yeah, she got them
yeah.
Wrecked.
She got wrecked.
wrecked.
Impaled.
And then they had a nice dinner, and he
Oh,
stole
yeah.
a knife, stabbed her, straight in the neck, mate. Jesus.
Right. Snake Woo.
Yeah. Sang woo, mate.
Sang Woo, and then they played the actual Squid Game. My God, that guy turned Super Saiyan as soon as he started playing the Squid Game. It was like became undefeatable. It was like
It's his
unstoppable.
game.
It was like his game. You know how I knew he was going to win the whole thing from
Yeah,
episode one?
character.
The jacket.
No.
Yeah.
Not from.
001.
Okay. Besides that, 001 bullshit. That's complete bullshit, man. You gotta say that has to come on. Okay, so what Josh is referring to is the old man that was 001. He peed his pants because obviously old age, and we later find out like why.
How did he get up on the bed? That's what
Yeah,
how
that's
did he
what I
get up on
mean.
the-
But it was the thing was he Gihan, gave his jacket to the old man to cover up his wet patch, and so the old man gave his player one jacket to sort of protect him and make sure he goes through the whole thing. What if this jackass chose number one and fell straight through in the glass game? What if he chose number one? What if he got number one and
Like
he
the
fell?
first 10 players of that game were screwed.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what if he got number one and he fell straight through?
The guy that started running across had a pretty good idea.
Yeah, except the person behind him forgot which glass
Yeah,
panels he had on.
Oh shit!
No,
Which
legit,
one?
in that game, waiting around does nothing. Like, you just got to go for it. Like, I know you're going to die, but you got to just go for it.
Just go for it. And then yeah, that I
I
classify
wonder if
that
there's
as
a way to save yourself just before that glass smashes.
maybe
no
stand to
way.
the side.
Unless you somehow grab onto the beam, but then I reckon they would probably shot you.
Yeah, but
Oh, I
but,
don't know. I don't know if they would have shot you.
I think they would have given you a fair chance to get up.
Yeah,
and see if you
but then
could
like
make
the
it.
next one might be like your downfall.
But could you imagine? Okay, let's scenario. Imagine if gangster dude, there was someone in front of gangster dude, and he fell and caught onto the beam. Gangster dude would literally pick him up and like force him to walk through the next ones.
Yeah, because that's another panel he doesn't have to worry about
Yeah.
if he does that.
Yeah. So he would be like, awesome, now I'll help you up. Now it's your turn to go forward. I love everyone's death. The lady just does the Titanic fall.
Oh yeah.
Like, come with me. I'll teach you how to live.
I wonder
I'll
who
do
they were
that.
selling the body parts to. That's another plot point they didn't really.
Oh yeah, that shit. Oh well, no,
it
well,
really
it's
could
a,
have been
it's a-
anyone, 'cause-
anyone.
Yeah.
It's a massive market.
It's a massive black market.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that was pretty strange, man. Where they started like,
It was like a
Harvesting.
syndicate within the actual.
yeah,
Side hustle.
Yeah.
side hustle in a hustle.
And I'm sure you're already getting heaps of money for doing that, as if you needed another side hustle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I wonder
what
if
if
we
they
find
weren't
out
getting
more
paid?
about who these VIPs are in maybe season 2.
They seem to be all over the place. Like
Yeah.
there was one person.
They're
that-
all invested in whatever this thing is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, rich people have money to do things. You know, like the Asian guy said, he had so much money that they decided to create this game. So spoiler, like we've already spoiled majority of it. The guy behind the Squid Games is the old man.
Oh, spoiler.
Damn, sorry, forgot about it. But yeah, you know, he started the Squid Games because him and his buddies felt like bored. They were bored, pretty much.
Wanted to spice things up.
Wanted to spice their life up, so they started this game.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So wait, so now the detective's brother is now in charge, right?
yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Well, the old man was looking for a successor, so he thought Gian would
The
be
guy
the
that
one
like
to take
slaps
over.
everyone in the railway station. What's his position in all of this?
He's a
He's
recruiter,
the talent agent.
Yeah, the talent.
talent agent.
Okay, can we talk about the end scene where he's about to get on the plane?
And he walks out.
I think everyone's just yelling at him to get back on the plane. Everyone watching.
Yeah.
What are you doing, mate? Get on the plane.
No.
Bro, you're gonna die.
The plane's set up.
If they don't kill him, then no. But they wouldn't set up the plane because he wanted. He was.
He got out fair and square.
He got
if
out
he
fair
got
and
on
square.
the plane, it would have been, just forget you guys.
Yeah,
They wouldn't have done anything to the plane.
yeah. The reason why the old man called him back was asking why aren't you spending the money that you've won? You know, because he still had money, and the old man was still playing games with him up until the end. Whereas is someone going to help out that homeless guy or no?
Yeah.
Interesting morals. There was a bit of life lessons. You know, not everything is about money.
Reckon Ji Hoon's gonna join the police in the next one?
I doubt it. But I got a feeling that the cops know what's happening. Because when the detective
We
gets
don't know if his messages got sent through.
No, but when he was talking to his chief, he's like, "What have you done now?" It's like, what have you done? Like, what have you done now? Like, I don't know. It looks like the cops could be protecting that.
Possibly.
You know, it's again. Okay, let's talk about theories. What theories did you have, Josh? Besides that 0-0 player one. Only reason he won because he was wearing 0-1.
Do I have any theories? Well, I guess I'm pretty sure the detective is still alive.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a given.
Yeah, we'll see him in season 2. Sure.
See, you got to take this like this is cinema 101. If you don't see a death occur, that person is not dead. Like if you don't see him actually die, if you don't see the person actually die, that person is not dead. One, the detective, you don't see him die, he just got shot. Two, you don't see the old man die, you just hear a gunshot.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like Extraction. with
Third
Chris
one,
Hemsworth.
yeah. What the hell was that? That reminds me, what the shit?
They're making
What?
a second one.
I know. Why?
What, Extraction?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're making Extraction too.
With Hemsworth.
Yeah,
That
with
movie.
Hemsworth.
yeah,
He survives.
that.
He survives a
So he...
wound to the neck. You know how he learns how to survive? Deep water breathing. What the shit, man? What
Lawrence
a
is just like,
Why would you get extracted again? You already extracted the first time, almost died. Just let it be.
that's a movie we have to talk about because that was a pretty good movie. My favorite part was when he straight up just slapped the kid in the face.
oh, yeah, I remember
That was the funny. That was the best part.
Just giving him
Kid
the
comes
left,
out
right,
and just
good
goes bang, just slapped him in the face, and the kid went flying. It's like Jesus, holy crap! It's like, anyways, back to the Squad Games. You don't see the girl die, the one that Snake Wu stabbed. You don't see her die.
What, the one that pulled him off the bridge?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
No, she would have died.
they walked in with the coffin and everything. They put her in the.
yeah, but you
furnace.
know, no, they didn't. They didn't
they did.
show putting her in the furnace. They
I
just
know they didn't show her hitting the ground when she fell off that bridge, but you see her falling off the bridge.
No,
I
we're not talking
think
about
it's-
curly hair. We're not talking about curly hair. We're talking
Oh.
about
Oh, wait, who are we talking about?
Who are we talking about?
What girl?
the short haired one. The last three players. The last
Yeah.
girl.
Oh, man, she dead.
She dead.
No, she's alive.
No, they put her in the furnace.
What Squid Games were you watching?
I think I downloaded the wrong one. Ah, mate.
I mean, it would have been
Oh,
good if she survived.
You know what episode was really like effed up was where they started killing each other, like in the
With the
sleeping
lights
area.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, the riot.
Yeah.
the riot. It's
Yeah.
like Jesus.
I think it was like in episode 1, or maybe possibly 2, they basically said that the amount of money in the pot is directly linked
To
to
a
how
man
many
of
people die. And as soon as they said that, I'm like, man, they're going to start killing each other just for the sake of making the pot bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, this is obviously going to be season 2.
Well, hang on a sec. If they knew what the last game was, and they still had like 200 people,
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny. Hey? No, the games were designed in a way to
yeah, so they were probably
make the
like,
number as small as
yeah,
possible. at the
they were
end.
probably
Yeah.
like, well, okay,
Like the
if
Marvel
there's-
game automatically halves the number.
yeah,
Automatically, yeah.
yeah.
No, but then it's still like.
So
if we're
obviously
taking
they
it from
probably
the-
would have had contingency plans.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
But like, if
yeah.
we're talking about like the Marvel game and stuff, like it was still after like you'll think people there'll be even numbers left, but then it turns into odd numbers because. Hang on a second. This is what I don't get. If there is, how many were left?
What for what?
So there was 31 players left that went into the marble game. So they got 15. There was 15 pairs,
Yeah.
right? So there was 15 pairs. The curly haired chick survived because buy round, so she had time to work on her skills. So out of the 30, 15 survived, which made up the 16 players to go on to the next one. Yeah, okay, makes sense now. Because I'm just thinking, like, if it automatically halves it, how was there 16 players left? And then I realized that, like,
You got it.
the curly-haired girl, like, didn't participate. I call bullshit on that. She should have been eliminated.
She should have been eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they should have made her play like a special one-player game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like you're not getting a buy.
Do the
Use
cookie
a
game
backup
again.
game. Just do the cookie.
But this time, don't cheat. Because we saw you and you cheated. Oh, man. But anyways, like, let's talk about spin-offs. Not spin-offs. Let's talk about other Battle Royale sort of similar ones.
I'll just quickly before we touch on that, I just want to throw this idea out. So you know how they implied that they were doing this all over the world, different countries, different versions of the Battle Royale Squid Games?
Yep.
So some people have been talking about what would the games be like if they were in your country, because some of those games were very Korean specific. So what kind of a game would we have in Australia?
Oh yeah.
Hopscotch.
What are some Australian specific ones?
Like hopscotch.
That's
Nah.
It's more of just a general Western one. Do we
Yeah,
have
no.
any-
They were playing that on the glass. That was the glass game.
Sagar, did you have at any point was one of your high school like activities, was it ever like dancing, group dancing?
No.
Okay, because in my first high school before I went to
You know what? You know what will be one?
What, just do the nut bush for 5 minutes?
Yeah. No, come on, guys. You should know this. T-ball.
yeah, no,
But that's more of a like a team kind of based kind of team game.
mate, just cross country there.
Cross country. Now we're just listing stuff we did in school.
I know. Cross country, yeah, exactly. It's a cross country.
Yeah, that could be one. That could be one.
Yeah.
It's not Australian specific.
True.
Again, this is not Australian as well, but jump rope. You know how you have to do the no, especially if they introduce two people like skipping.
The
You have
double
to
dutch.
the
Maybe
double
it should
dutch.
just be like Western games. Like, I don't know. Like,
What's an Aussie
Yeah,
game? What's an Aussie game, Lawrence?
yeah,
that
like
you-
bocce ball, lawn ball.
Bocce ball. It's not called bocce ball. I know you like calling it.
It's bocce. It's not bocce ball.
Nah, lawn balls. Yeah.
Nah, lawn bowls isn't Australian. That's everywhere.
Oh, but if you're not wearing shoes, then it's Australian.
Then it's Australian. lawn bowls on bindies.
Cricket.
There we go.
The bindi sprint.
The bindies. That's a sports bet thing.
No.
Big
What else?
dispute.
What other options are there?
Skull and a beer.
Yeah, like a
Oh
shoey or
yeah, I
something.
like that.
Shoey.
Yeah.
Imagine a round of Squid Games, but it's like a drinking game.
Shoey, mate.
Oh, hang on. You know how we have that Australian Formula One driver, Ricardo?
Yeah.
He won a race a little while back, and he made
He did the
the boss
shoey.
of the team do a shoe.
Yeah. I saw that. He forced him.
Yeah, all right. Let's say
Mate, you're doing a shoey.
that's one game. Doing
Doing a
a shoey.
We'll come back to this one. We'll work out.
Oh,
Australian Squid Games later.
Tarzos. We were talking about that
Tarzos.
before.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
that's
Tarzos.
the entry game, Tarzos.
That's the. Nah, entry game is rock paper scissors. Oh, I got one. What's the game that they play on Anzac Day? Two
Oh,
up.
2 up.
Yeah.
2 up.
They could do that. They could do that with the marble game.
That's the final round.
No,
2-up.
replace. Yeah. And then the winner has to do a shoey.
To anyone that doesn't know, 2-up is heads or tails with 2 coins.
3.
And it's 2 coins.
Isn't it 3? And you have to get 2
2 or
of the
3
same.
coins?
You have to get 2 of the same.
No, you just bet on what you think the flip's going to be.
Oh, it's
And
2
it's-
coins. Yeah, it's 2 coins. It's either
Yeah.
heads or tails, or tails, or heads.
And it's illegal to play and gamble on it on any day of the year except Anzac Day.
That's the only day where it's allowed.
You're not allowed to play it unless it's Anzac Day. It's in the law.
It's in the law. It's actually written in the Australian Constitution.
Our country's mad, eh?
Yeah, I know.
What other Australian activities?
Yeah, so other battle royales.
Mate. Tell me about it.
I think you can't have a battle royale discussion without Hunger Games.
No, yeah, Hunger Games is one. I gotta say that
That's
was
the go-to.
But you know what's funny? Squid Games was made before, Squid Game was written before Hunger Games. So apparently
the films or the book?
When was the book made? Wasn't the book in the 2000s as well? Like
There's a book.
2009?
No, not Squid Game book. The Hunger Games book.
Hunger Games
Books.
books. When was that written? Hunger Games.
I feel because I know Squid Games was being written 10 years ago, but I'm sure the Hunger Games book's a bit older than that.
I'm having a look.
Mate, flag it.
Books. Oops. Cool. Novel series was 2008.
Yeah, there we go.
So Squid Games was written in 2009.
Ooh, just.
Could it? Could it be? But then again, it takes God no, the book, it takes so long to make scripts and stuff. So I don't think he would have copied.
Yeah, but no, battle royale is just such a broad idea. I think how you implement that idea is what sets you apart. So Squid Game is very different to Hunger Games.
And then compared to Battle Royale itself, the actual thing, compared to what's it? Alice in Borderland? Is it Alice in
Alice in
Borderland?
Borderland?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's another one that's
That's
on
another
Netflix
one.
at the moment. That's not really a battle royale though, but it is about life or death games.
Yeah,
So
survival
that's a
kind of
good
games.
one.
Could we classify Death Race in this? In it?
Kind
Sort
of, I guess. Death Race is good.
I mean, it's a good thing, but would you classify it as a sort of
I
a...
wouldn't call it a battle royale, no.
No.
But one battle royale movie I did like was called The Condemned.
Yeah.
I think I brought it up last time. These rich guys pay for a bunch of death row inmates. They buy them, they dump them on an island, and they're like, last one to survive on this island gets their freedom and $1 million cash.
Yeah.
So battle royale, start killing each other. And then they broadcast the whole thing on the dark web.
Yeah, like normal people do, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, pretty good. Got a bit predictable quite easily, but yet still had some twists and turns. I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Squid Games?
I would give it a solid 8.5 Squid Games out of
8.5 squids.
8.5 squids out of 10 squids.
What?
Yeah, it was alright. It was interesting.
8.5 calamaris out of 10.
Mate. Never waste a calamari.
Oof.
Anyways, that's enough of Squid Games. Did you guys want to talk about anything else in Squid Games, or we've covered pretty much
I
most
think
of it?
we've covered some.
Everything's been
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Go and watch it. If we've spoiled it for you, well, sorry. Too bad.
Oh, actually, there's a bunch of news articles going around, hey, about primary school kids playing Squid Games in school.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
Why is that a thing? Who's letting their kids watch it?
What? Wait.
Why is it
wait,
a trend
wait,
in
wait,
primary
wait,
schools?
Wait. What kind of games? Specifically, what are they playing? If
Like
they-
they just
They're probably
they're
touching
playing-
on the themes of it.
if they're playing red light, green light, then that's pretty normal. I don't think kids are shooting each other.
like they're not killing each other.
Yeah.
But they're calling games Squid Games and like saying, oh, if you haven't watched the show, you can't play with us and stuff like that. And it's just like it's very specific references to Squid Games. It's like,
Yeah, but that's-
how do they know about
But
it?
like red light, green light is that wolf game that we used
That's
to
what we
play.
call it here. The Mr.
Mr. Wolf. What's the time,
Mr.
Mr.
Wolf.
Wolf?
What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. yeah.
That's
That's
the
one of
exact
the
same
that's
thing.
one of the Australian games. That's the first Australian game.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf? 9 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's 100% the first game.
We figured it out.
Yeah.
We'll call it the Wolf Games.
We need some sort of fairy bread round.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cut a shape out of fairy bread. Yes. Or
Or
make lemingtons.
Make a Lamington.
no. They've got to eat. They've got to pass the test of eating Vegemite. If
No,
they can't- if they don't
no.
like Vegemite, then they're eliminated.
No. I got something even better. Something even better. Just weed bix by itself.
What if-
Without milk or
No.
anything.
Okay.
You have to smash.
What if
you
what
have
if you
to
got
smash.
what if you got your Aussie meat pie, and the shapes are on it, right? The star or whatever, and you've got to put the tomato sauce in the shapes and not go over the line. If you go over the line, you get shot.
How about this one? How's this one for another one? Right? You're at a footy stadium. You have to go from the ground to the top of the stadium, holding 8 beers in that tray without spilling any.
Yeah, 8 schooners.
8 schooners without spilling any.
Now the last shape,
Mate.
instead of the umbrella, it's 4 and 20 logo.
It's like no, mate. You have a kangaroo, you have a koala, you have.
I should just be eat the meat pie, but don't make any mess.
Like straight out hot. And if you go,
No, you got to put the tomato sauce in the shapes. That's where it's at.
So we've got what's the time, Mr. Wolf? We've got. I reckon we should go with cut the shapes out of fairy bread. Meat pies. We can do something else with meat pies.
There needs to be a nut bush endurance round.
That's the tug of war round. So instead of doing tug of war, you get a group of people doing the nut bush, and the first group to tire out loses.
You know,
And the Macarena as well.
Oh, like you have to have the three. You have to have the Macarena, the nut bush, and what's the other one? There's always another one.
Mate,
There's
heel
always
and
three.
toe. Heel and toe is where it was. That's
heel and toe.
Heel
What
and
song
toe.
was that?
What song was
I remember the
that?
dance.
I don't know that.
I had to do that dance in my first high school that I went to.
Heel and toe and round we go.
Pretty much, it's just like one of those
It was some cowboy song.
yeah,
Cowboy
it's a
song,
cowboy
yeah.
song.
So those three,
It's heel and toe, slide, slide,
Right.
slide.
yeah. So okay, every half an hour, no, every 10 minutes, the song changes, and you have to get with the beat. So you have to do the Macarena, and the next minute the nut bush is on, so you have to seamlessly transition
Yeah.
into the nut bush, and
Yeah.
then the
Seamlessly transaction.
transition.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be a seamless transaction at the end of it.
And then so we've got what's the time, Mr. Wolf? We've got fairy bread cutouts.
Wait,
We've got
wait a second. Hang on, I just remembered something. Why did they put the credit card in his mouth? Remember he's in
Yeah.
the limo? And he like falls
As
out
if no one stole it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, I think we talked about this.
It's way too much. All right, guys. So that's it for Squid Games for today. Josh, mate, what have you been reading, doing?
Mate, I've just started season 3 of You. Oh, whatever.
Of me? Am I?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Am I
You.
on? What?
The series called You. Y-O-U.
Me,
Me.
Sagar.
No, You.
I have a series on Netflix. Wait, Lawrence has a series on Netflix.
Who?
This is the one thing I hate about like trying to explain this show to people. It's like I've been watching You. They're like, what? Me?
Wait, what?
That's creepy.
What are you watching me for?
Get out, mate.
No, it's a great show.
One
mate.
v one me, Squid Games.
It's a great show. Season 3 is just wild. Get into
that's-
it.
Yeah, I need to get into that. That's the new one, right? Season 3?
Yeah, it just came out. He's got a baby now.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
No, it's great. It's great.
That's
Check it out.
weird.
That's what I've been watching. I'm thinking of getting a new game because I've finished Deathloop now.
So
Finished
did
to the death.
did you realize that what's her name is your daughter? Not daughter.
Daughter, yeah.
Daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's daughter, right?
So
Yeah.
at the end of it,
Yeah.
Juliana's actually my daughter. I'm like,
Juliana's
what?
your daughter. Yeah.
Plot twist.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Now,
spoilers for
there's
that game.
two,
by
I
the
think there
way.
was 2 or 3 endings. I only know of the 2. The first ending was like, you can kill her and end the loop, I think. But
Oh,
it's,
the other one is she kills you and you go back.
no. The other one is you spare her life, which I did because I didn't know I could click the mouse at that point in time. So I didn't know I could shoot her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the loop just restarts and that's it. It's like,
Nice.
so we're going to keep doing it and like keep killing each other for eternity, pretty much.
Sounds
Or
fun.
the other one is like I think you kill her, but she gets really upset, and like you wake up back where you start, but it's like I don't know. It looks like there's an apocalypse happening or something. So they're like they put themselves in the loop to probably avoid all of that. Yeah,
Too confusing.
yeah.
What about you, Lawrence? What have you been watching, reading, doing, playing?
Oh. You know me, I'm really into buying games that are a few years old because they're a lot cheaper. So I just bought
you
Detroit
buy?
Become Human.
Ooh.
Oh,
I've been meaning to play that.
No spoilers. I'm getting through it.
Yeah.
yuck.
How you
Yeah,
finding it?
big fan of the games the way you can the
Choose your own
story shapes to
adventure.
how you want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Choose
I
your own
hate it.
adventure.
I hate that game. No,
You hate
I
it?
can't deal with it.
That
No.
game or that style of game?
That style of game, I can't. It's just. No.
Wait, but didn't you play the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
Yeah, but that was ages ago. It was
Yeah,
a
but-
different concept.
Yeah, but like Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, like where it's
Yeah.
just like all choices.
Press X to doubt.
That's X to Sean, wasn't it?
Sean. Sean. Sean.
See, I haven't played Heavy Rain, so I've like. There's a lot of things that I haven't played.
That was a good story though,
Oh,
except for the plot twist. The plot twist, like what? X to Sean.
yeah. How'd you go with Last of Us?
Oh yeah, finished Last of Us, man. Oh my god, the ending.
Now you got to do number 2.
No, number
Yeah,
one.
no, that one. Yeah, I did just play number 2. Man, it's just one big revenge cycle. Can everyone just calm down?
Yeah.
Like,
No, we all need
Yeah.
to play Back for Blood.
Yeah, that was the thing.
The PlayStation needs to do a sale.
But what about that kid that gets knocked the f out straight away? Like,
the Asian kid.
the other one, the one that's got the bow and arrow, and the guy straight out decks him and he goes straight into the garage.
Yeah.
That was so funny because they were killing her, and then the whole thing is just. But you know, you can play who is it? You can play as different people.
Ellie and the other chick.
The other girl,
Abby.
Abby. Yeah, you kill Abby or you kill Ellie?
Can you manipulate the story? Because when I played it, they both survive.
No, you can kill both. You can kill one or the other. I think there's an ending where you can kill one of them.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I think there is. I
Okay, because I didn't know that. I played it
hold on. Let me find out.
and they
for you.
both survived.
Actually, you know what?
Josh, you haven't played this, eh?
No. I've played a bit of the first one, and I got stuck somewhere, and then I just didn't play it after that because I had it on PlayStation 3. I thought it would be a great idea to buy a PlayStation 3, and I never really touched it. I played it like 3 times, and then was like, yeah, no.
Man.
Yeah,
no. Legit, not Left 4 Dead, Last of Us 2, there's so many points in the game where you think the game is going to end, and then it's like, nah, now I'm going to go on a revenge rampage. And then it kickstarts another story arc, and you think that's going to end, and it's like, nah, now I'm going to do a revenge rampage. And it's just like, everyone just go home. Just go home, everyone. Relax.
Oh no, it's just no, you verse each other. Abby versus Ellie. It's like
Yeah, right at the end, you have a punch on.
You have a punch on with each other. Yeah.
Actually, I like those games where you're kind of like choosing your own adventure, and unintentionally, you end up getting like the best possible result. Like you've been doing all this chaotic like answers, but like at the end of the game, somehow like someone's supposed to die, right? Someone's supposed to die, but you've just somehow saved everyone.
But that's like what's that game that they're not making anymore? Like Wolf's Tale or something.
It happened to me in Mass Effect. One of the Mass Effects. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, I somehow made them all survive.
Man, everyone makes at least one person die in that last mission. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah, I was screaming like, "How did I do this?" I'm pretty sure some of the team hated me, but they're alive, so
You made it.
yeah.
Hang on, I want to bring this up. So there's this. I was watching this list video where like it's about games where you like how you play manipulates the story, and like when you select a dialogue option, what happens afterwards is not what you expected. And I forget which one it was, but there was this one game where, and then your character is in a bar and you're talking to someone, and one of the options is glass him, and then apparently, like the majority of the people playing in this one particular country selected glass him, thinking glass him meant give him a drink.
Oh, but it was. Yeah, we know what glassing means.
But we know what glassium means. And then the guy got glass, and everyone's like, what was that?
What's happening?
I just wanted to give him a drink.
It's a bit of a.
How do you not know what glassing something? That should be a Squid Game round for Australia.
Glassing someone.
No, that's just what everyone will be doing when the lights go out.
Yeah.
Oi, come here,
Bonus
mate.
round.
Me, I haven't been. I finished off Ted Lasso season 2. That's a good, fun little thing on Apple TV. Would recommend that. That's pretty interesting. It's pretty good.
Uses Apple TV.
Well, to watch Ted Lasso, I have to. Well, plus it came free with my new phone. I don't know if I guys told you. I got the new phone. I got the new I got the new iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Oh yeah.
I want to use that cinema mode, the 4K.
Lens. Oh yeah.
4K ProRes.
Yeah.
You know.
Love how the designers for the phone just pretty much reposition where the camera is each one they come out with.
No, this
Got to change it somehow.
This thing still has the same camera position as the last one.
No.
It's just the 13 and the 12 that have the different camera positions. This one still has the same one, but holy shit, the camera's quite chunky.
Apparently AirPods 3 is coming out soon.
There was an AirPods 2.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've got the AirPods too.
AirPods 2 were the slightly smaller version, and they also had like a rubber bit at the end. And everyone hates the rubber bit, so now they're going back. Like, so AirPods 3 is going to be like AirPods 1, but like small, without the rubber bit on the tip of the bud.
You mean AirPods Pro?
Yeah.
Mate.
The AirPods don't have rubber tips at the end. It's the AirPod Pros that have the rubber tips at the end.
Yeah, AirPods 2 have it.
No, I've got AirPods too. They don't have it.
What?
Don't get me started.
Hold on.
Oh, now he's going to go check, hey? See what you made him do?
They're normal. It's the Pros. You're talking about the Pros. Like that's there. That's
Mate,
it.
that's the AirPod 1.
That's regular AirPods.
Yeah, that's regular AirPods.
You're talking about
AirPod
AirPod Pros. There's no such thing as AirPod 2. AirPod 2s is the second generation of
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, second generation is this.
No, the smaller one.
Yeah, Pros. It's
it
called
Pros?
AirPod Pros.
I thought it's AirPod 2 because they're
No.
calling the new one AirPod 3.
AirPod 2.
AirPod 3 is the new generation one.
Yeah.
2 Air 2 Pod.
Yeah, I'll show you, mate.
Oh, now he's going to do a Google search.
Mate.
Mate, has the podcast ended?
Nah, we're still
Nah, we're still podcasting because I need to factually correct you.
Nah, go on Bing
There.
because we're number 1 on
You're
Bing.
talking about that.
Yeah,
that's
so that's-
AirPods Pro.
Yeah, which is also called AirPods 2.
No, it's not.
AirPods 2.
Second generation.
Yeah. AirPods
Third generation.
AirPods 3.
That's the third generation, not the second. It's
yeah, AirPods
different.
3.
It's actually, I want to get this. Thanks for telling me about it. How much is it?
Yeah, like 240 something.
Bullshit.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Order.
No, look. They got AirPods Max. What's
What?
that?
What?
Yeah.
Why would you pay $280
What?
for these? Are they that amazing?
Okay, when did I buy my AirPods from you, Sagar? Like 2018, yeah?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. They're still going good. They're still going good.
I had to get new ones. I had to get new ones because my ones got stolen. So I had to get new ones. So that's the only reason I upgraded. Otherwise, I've had these for
I don't
for
get
quite a
people
while.
that steal it. Like,
You should get the free engraving that they're offering.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I don't know if I should get this or not.
man, if you steal earbuds, mate, there's like earwax and everything. Like, why?
No, so get this. All right. So this is this is my third pair. My first pair was lost. I lost my first pair because I lost one of the headphones. I don't know where it was, and so I got another pair. That pair got stolen. The second one got stolen because I was charging it in my office, and next minute it was gone, and they
So it was
didn't
stolen
want
by
to.
a coworker.
So stolen by someone at work, and pretty much, they did nothing about it, because there was no proof that it was stolen, because no cameras and stuff, and so then I bought the wireless charging version of this. So this is the wireless charging one, and I think I might get these AirPods third generation because they look pretty sick.
AirPod 3.
AirPod
Yeah,
3s.
AirPod 3.
Again, look, second generation.
I don't get why they call AirPods like the Max one does not make sense to me. I feel
Apparently,
like the reason why they're AirPods is because they're like pods for your ears.
yeah, but this is maxed
Yeah,
out.
but this is maximum pod.
But it's not a pod because it's going around the ears, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's maximum pod.
All right, guys, I think we should wrap it up because we've gone way over time. Anyways, thanks for joining us today on the Mad About Pop Culture podcast. We had a good, fun topic to talk about today. Squishyjoshy, where can they find you, buddy?
You can find me at Squishyjoshy, and on Instagram it's Squishy_Joshy.
And T.D Project, Mr. Tempo.
Yeah, you have to go to the URL bar and type in facebook.com/tempo drummer.
All one word.
All one word. I'll have your link.
Or one.
I'll have your link down below. Same with Josh's.
I
and
don't
same.
know what the
same with
at
my-
or the at is for my page.
It's
No one's
just-
going to tell me.
No, it's just T.D Project. That's it.
No, but if you
No, if
add
the
that,
URL is
it doesn't
Tempo
take you there.
Drummer,
No,
surely
it's Tempo
the at
Drummer.
is
It's
Tempo
Tempo
Drummer.
Drummer.
No,
at
but Tempo Drummer doesn't take you there either.
No,
You have
Tempo
to
Drummer.
actually type in facebook.com/tempo drummer, otherwise you can't find it.
No, because I like the episode that got released. If you go onto the description, it's got your link in it. That'll take you to your page.
Yeah, but if you just go at Tempo Drama or at TD Project, you're not going to get there.
You're not
You
gonna
have
get-
to type in
Just
facebook.com.
just follow the link. Just follow the link.
Follow the link.
Follow the link.
Follow the link.
And guys, you can catch me on Insta at Sagar Singh 23. We have been The Map, and good night.
See yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll see you around, hey.
Yep.
Alright,
Boys,
so
I'll
need to
stop
speed, yeah?
recording.
today's episode is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Click on the link down below for further information.